know, it's sad that we still don't have a space to be us. You know, we're still fighting for an identity at this point because we're not poor anymore. We have a lot of educated black people. We have a lot of ones that hold pretty good offices. We have a lot of ones that are doing that behind the scenes. The problem is you don't really have a space for us to do. We're not going to do the minimum wage jobs, excuse my language, that the Mexicans or the other Latinos do. We're not going to do $5 an hour at this point. You're going to have to pay us what we're worth. But in order to pay us what we're worth, we're going to have to work 10 times harder than the average person.
Facts.
And that's the downside is where do we find a happy medium for our culture? We have every other culture you're looking at. You have crimes about Jews. You have hate crimes for Jews. They just recently put a hate crime out for Asians. There's no hate crime for black people.
Never been.
There's no
all the stuff we've been through.
There's no punishment for calling somebody a nigger. There's no punishment for lynching somebody. There's no punishment for a crime against a black person. That can happen. Not only happen frequently, but it'll happen on social media, and we've seen it so many times that even us as a culture now we're getting numb to it, and that's sad. You know, and just going back with the thing when you come talking about Black Panther, these are our identity, the things that we identify that helps us keep pride in what we do. They're even trying to manipulate and use that in such a way as to say, okay, you know, somebody told me once, you know, well, why don't you hate black people? Why do you hate black people? So, well, I really don't hate black people. I said, but you would rather call a black person a nigger and down talk them even though you hang with them because it takes the attention off of you. Mm-hmm. You know, as long as this is why a lot of Latinos don't like us. It's not because you don't like us, it's because you would rather the attention be on us. You get praised more and you get accepted by society more as long as you down us. And we have to find a way to be able to circumvent ourselves around that and get ourselves into a space. Like, there's never going to be a time where we're going to be given something. Everything we've had to get, we've had to take. Everything our respect, our money, everything we've had that we've always had to take what we wanted. So, you know, when is there ever going to be a time when we're going to have a narrative to where we're all going to be able to get together, black men and black women as a culture, and move forward on one idea? This is what they're scared of. You know, I challenge anybody over within the next year, get one idea, just one idea, and have every black person put $1 to it and watch what it can do.
Yeah.
We have over $1 trillion in buying power, yet we have no direction in which to use it.
Yeah.
That's true. Definitely give you that one.
I agree.